Hey everybody, this is Sean, and today I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the new club events feature that we just added. So if you look in your watch, I'm on PC screens, but this should be the same, for every platform once you open up your watch. And then you go to clubs. You'll notice we've got a new kind of stripe here called upcoming events. So this will show you all of the events for all the clubs that you're in. So these are all the clubs that I'm in under my clubs. And then if you guys aren't part of any clubs yet, you can just scroll down and see all the clubs by category, the social clubs, creative clubs. And then once you join a few clubs, if they've got any events, they'll all surface here with the most recent events, like the events coming up the soonest will be on the left side. So if you click into an event, it'll give you the ability to RSVP. So you can say yes, interested, or no. So that's how you can let your club leaders know if you're gonna be going to an event or not. And then you can see all the details about the event here, including what club it represents. So this is from Rec Events. And then, so Rec Events is here. This is a club, and then on the club details page, you'll also see a new stripe underneath announcements called Events. So this is where, as they build out more events, they'll be shown. And then if you have the permission for your own club, so this is the Corgi Club, is a club that I started, you'll see under the Actions stripe, there's a new Events button. So if you have the permission to create events, and I think if you go into club settings, permissions, you'll be able to see, like, there's the can create club events permission here. So for any roles or any permission settings that you toggle this on for, that group of people, the members, moderators, co-owners, or creators, will be able to create club events. So I just made it so that moderators in Corgi Club can create club events. Anyway, if we go back and then I hit events, this will show a list of all of the events we've got. Right now we don't have any, so I'll hit new event and I'll just take you through, and then you select a location. We'll just do beach terrain, and you'll see the room image is previewed here. You set a date, we'll choose today, set a time, we'll say 5 p.m. You can toggle between AM or PM, and this should show in your local time. And then let's say it's a 2-hour event, so we're gonna go till 7:45. Also PM, submit. You can make it public, which means anyone can see it in the event listing. You can make it unlisted, which actually means no one can see it. This is kind of if you don't want to announce it yet, either to your club or anyone else. And then private will not show up in the main events browser, but it will show up in your club. The only reason you'd want to use unlisted is if you're kind of making this event to publish later, but really no one will be able to see it besides the people you directly invite if you do unlisted. So I would suggest either doing public or private. So this one I'll do private. Let's say I only want my club and people I invite to see it. So we'll create it. All right, so now in order to invite people, you can see I'm the only one RSVP'd yes. I'm the only guest. And then you'll go into invite players, and then from my friends list, I can choose people to send invites here, however many people you want, and then you can send them invites. And then the new thing is you've got a clubs tab up here. And since I went through the club event creation flow, it's already pre-selected Corgi. But if you can also go through the normal event creation flow, and then when you get to the invite players section, you can choose one of any of your clubs where you've got the permission to invite people to a club event. So we'll select Corgi because that's the only one where I have the permission. Go back, and then this event has been created, so it should show up now under the events section, my events. You can see test event, we've got it. I made another one earlier here as well. So if we go back to clubs, yeah, we now see our test event for Corgi, and then anyone in our club could come in here, say yes, no, instantly see, when it's happening, what date, and get all the details. And then if they go into Corgi and then scroll down, they'll see the test event. We do have this bug right now where it's actually duplicating the event a few times. So I think we've got a patch for that coming soon. So if you see the same event listed multiple times, don't worry about it. That's just a bug that happens on the club details page. Yeah, that's a quick overview of club events. For those of you who don't have a club or aren't going to be creating events, all you really need to worry about is making sure you're in some clubs, and then you'll see all of the upcoming club events here. And then you'll also be able to see those club events in the event section if they've chosen to make them public. So yeah, all the club events, if you've chosen public, will show up here. My events, that's where you see the ones you created. But the best place to go to see club events is probably just the club section, and then just look in this upcoming events stripe here, and this should fill out with events as people start creating them. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a good day.